What is going on, everyone? Commodore Last here today, bringing to you my live reaction of that Haikyu manga chapter 344. Now, the chapter has been out for some time, of course. Shout out to the Viz for providing the greatness week in and week out. And shout out to Ferdate Sensei because last week we had this rare event where there was just no chapter for Haikyu. For the first time, think about this, guys. For the first time in 7 years, my man Ferdate Sensei said, you know what? Gotta recharge the batteries, give myself a little bit of a break or so. And you gotta think about it, man. For 7 straight years, this man has put out nothing but greatness. If there's anybody out there who I feel deserves, like, you know, when it comes to, like, you know, time off, that kind of stuff, after just putting out endless amounts of heat week in and week out, Furudate Sensei, you know, he deserves that, man. So if he ever wants a break, listen, I'll take it, man. Look, if it means missing out on a week of the greatness, it's worth it, man. So shout out to him, and of course I need myself a break too, man. Because listen, bro, I sprinted here from work, taking the bike and stuff, which normally is like, you know, a 30-minute mission. It took me like 15 minutes to get here. Went through all the green lights, all the red lights and stuff, but I need to be here, man, for Karasuno, Kamomedai, first set. Last time we saw was the Hoshimi flashback and stuff from the last chapter, which was really cool. Hopefully, we get to see, like, you know, his parents and stuff. They're gonna be there. You know, his older brother, hopefully, will be there as well. But I need to know what's going on this week. So without further ado, let's get into the chapter. And let's see what's going on this week, man. Let's see what Furudate has to offer, man. After, you know, coming back from his break. Alrighty. Chapter 344. Open the Viz. Alright. See, he nods it right there. He's like, that emergency set was so cool. He's like, oh? Let's see. And Kageyama's like, huh? Oh, yeah, it's painfully obvious that went right to his head. Sachi's just looking out afterwards. You see, like, Hoshiyubi, he's just like, yo, like, I got it, man. Like, he feels like the man right now. Chapter 344, milestones. Yo, I mean, after that flashback and stuff, bro, and the fact that he was able to pull off what he did last chapter, man, like, of course, like, you had to be on cloud 9 after that. All right, next page. Looks like he's going for his serve. He's taking flight. He sets up and goes right... Yo! It goes right past Hinata, Nishinoya, and Asahi. Just, like, right by them. And they're shook. They had no idea, bro. Like, they made the move, but the ball's already on the other side after that. So he snags the point. And they look on afterwards like, oh, God. Score! Karasuno plunged to a 1-point lead from the start of the game, but thanks to a service ace from the big little ace, Hoshiyumi, Kamomedai steals it away. So it's 10-9 right now for Kamomedai, man. Not for the way Karasuno wants to do things. And Kamomedai said now they're taking the timeout instead. I figured it would be Karasuno though after that exchange, but it's Kamomedai that's taking the timeout. Hey, get it together, guys. Kamomedai's blocking is only going to get tougher the more they get into rhythm. Bokuto-san got a service ace. Whoa, their serving is intense. So going back to the Date crew. Aone, have a seat. Alright, with the timeout over, Karasuno's first order of business is trying to stop Hoshiumi's serve. Serve her up. Do that again. So Hoshiumi's going now for his third serve. Whacks it. Nishinoya comes in, makes the receive. Kageyama sets up right there for who? For Tanaka. It looks like it's going to go to Hinata, but you switch over, you see it's Tanaka. It's Tanaka on the left scoring with a powerful line shot. So just enough where it hits off the libero and it goes right out afterwards. So it's a point for Karasuno. So back to a all tied up at 10. I am so going to make you pay attention to me. You know, he reads blood, bro. He's like, yo, you're going to recognize the real man in this matchup. Let's see, all looking on and stuff, man. All the crowd, like the supporters and everything cheering him on. You see Hinata's on his serve right now. He's getting ready. He hits it. Got it. Oh, no. It's going to be another point. It's going to be another point, bro. Oh, she needs to explain again. Look at the hops. When you see that little spiral thing going on, bro, it's like, yo, that's it, man. He comes in from the back row. He glances over at Hinata. Hinata takes notice. And he goes directly right at him. And it goes right out, so right there is a Kamomedai's point. Slamming it home for the point is Hoshiyumi. He swooped in and took to the skies with a powerful leap. It's almost as if he has wings. He hit that in the opposite direction from where he was facing. That stings. He feels it in his arms and stuff after that one. But yo, The look on his face is like, damn it, I'm not gonna let you do that again. God, come on, guys, do something about that number 5. Seriously, you got to step up, Mr. Fancy Glasses from Class 4. Do something, please. You see, team Asahi. So it's going back to him. So Asahi comes in, he gets his point. Tied up now at 12. Ew! A monster hit from Asahi Azumane on the left. Goodness, I heard that one from here. LOL. He's like, whoa. Dude, I thought that guy was a teacher and greeted him like one. Oh yeah, because I always forget. They always treat him like he's an older dude and stuff. Karasuno is a team that tends to use fast attacks over the middle more than the average team. But they haven't been doing that as much in this game. That they have not. Kamomedai wisely knows to watch Karasuno's center line and has responded well to the times they did to try and come over the middle. I suspect that's why Karasuno has been going to the outside more. After all, they have a pair of powerful hitters on their left side. So Sawamura, so Daichi's gonna come in now for his serve. Goes over. Well, no, wait. Yeah, no, it has to be for him because it's going here. But so I guess they're moving the play because now it's Tanaka that just made the receive right now because they're going now back to Karasuno's side. I was watching on. Stack block. Oh, wait, there's translation. A stack block is when all 3 blockers cluster on either side of the court. Oh, okay, bet. I guess that's what you're seeing right now when it comes to... Oh, yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that was Kageyama there, but no, it's Hoshiumi. I'm assuming that's Hirogami, and then... I'm not sure on the other one, because that doesn't look like Hakuba. It's going over. And Asahi comes in, smacks right on the hands. Yeah, deflected, free ball. Counter. And they come in, they're making their attack. Did they get the point? They got it. Yeah, kill. Izuru. Yes. Goodness me. Was that a stack block? I haven't seen that positioning since the first practice games we held with Nakama. Yep, back then Nakama... Oh, yeah, because I remember they did that too. Back then Nakama broke it out as a clever tactic to guide Hinata where they wanted him to go. But this time Kamomedai used it this way. Using a way that it was designed to be used, picking on specific hitters on the sides. So it's now so Nishinoya makes the receive now. Is it me, or are they switching up their entire blocking scheme depending on who's on where in Karasuno's rotation? It looks like it. Right now Kageyama-kun is in the front row. So I seen like the little thing. So you see right here. So Azumane and Tsukishima's over here. You see of course Kageyama's next to the net. Daichi on the far left. Then you see at the very top center area, back area row. It's Tanaka, and then over there you see Nishinoya afterwards. So that means Karasuno only has 2 attackers up front. Their outside hitter, which is Azumane, and their center, which is Tsukishima. Not only that, Hinata-kun, who can strike from anywhere, is out of this rotation. That means that they're pretty much no one at all on Karasuno's right side. Stack blocking is a smart move, not just because it beefs up their defense for the likely attack from the left, but also because it puts a lot of pressure on the opposing hitter. Hi, do you see us? We're marking you. Yo, that's funny. But if you bunch up all your blockers on one side, doesn't that mean you left a big fat hole on the other? Is it really a good idea to do that? I'm guessing we're about to see right now, because they're getting set. There. See? Tsukishima's going to make the hit. God, 2 blockers made it. No. All 3 comes in, and they stop him right then and there, man. Like, what? Yeah, block kill. 14-12 right now. Karasuno tries to sneak one over the center, but Kamomedai's blockers are right there to stop them. Not only are they putting pressure on the edges, they're quick enough to not let anything through the gaps either. Kamomedai's stack blocking is incredibly high level. It's obvious to the main point of stack blocking was to pressure the edges, but did they have the foresight to anticipate that Karasuno would come over the middle to avoid it? See Kema's like, yo, they scared me. And Curl just like, what? Shake it off, bro. Shake it off. Interesting. Tsukishima says that, and everyone was like, huh? I'll have to remember to ask Takenoue, son, for videos of Kamomedai's other games later. Oi, your majesty. Quit running away. Hold on, bro. Hey, listen, you gotta chill. Now Kageyama was snapping. He's like, running away? Running Run? Say what? And then that's the end of the chapter. I don't think it's gonna cause like a conflict or whatever. I mean, it kind of is in a way that Tsukishima is saying that right now, but I doubt it's gonna cause like some crazy conflict, and then they're gonna have to fight it out or whatever. But it's gonna be like more of like, you know, start taking things a little bit more seriously. I guess you can say that. Like whenever there's an in-fight that's about to go down, go in. Like apply some pressure, man. Get this offense going. Because right now, if you don't, man, listen. What we're just seeing right now from Kamomedai, it's not gonna look good afterwards, man. But I mean, I can see that's probably where Tsukishima's trying to come from there, where it's like, you know, he's trying to push them to be more assertive on the offense, so that way when we're on our attack, we can try and get them points, and Kageyama really starts to push it. I mean, that's probably going to also be the thing that he has to utilize more of Hinata, since right now he's been using more of like, you know, Tanaka, using more of Asahi and stuff. Hinata hasn't been really coming to play, but again, I think he's not trying to use him as much because it's like, you can't let your X factor be shown off this early. He gets stopped, and then it's like, where do you go from there afterwards? So I'm curious to see how Kageyama's going to try and handle this now. But this from right here from Tsukishima, I don't know. That just but look at the panels, bro. Look at the switch up before he goes off. He's like, huh? Nani? But yeah, it was a pretty good chapter though this week, man. I mean, coming off like the flashback stuff right here, getting to see like, you know, the stack block, which is like very interesting. And I wonder like, you know, if we're gonna see like, you know, more of this, because it has been a long time since the Nekoma match that like all the practices that we've seen this. So I'm curious to know like, you know, if we're gonna see a lot more of this going forward in this matchup, or, you know, just because now we've seen it come into play, if it's gonna be stopped after or not. But pretty good chapter though for Haikyu this week. Curious to know what you guys think down in the comment section below. How do you feel like Kageyama is gonna pretty much, you know, handle the situation? Do you think it's gonna come to blows, which I highly doubt is gonna be that? But do you feel like, you know, Kageyama's going to say to them exactly, maybe in a timeout or so, what exactly they're going to be planning to do? Because they need to make sure they keep things right now as tight as possible, because soon enough, when the gap starts to like open up, I think Kamomedai is going to run away with his first set afterwards. Like, I honestly feel that might be the case scenario. And honestly, I've been balancing back and everything when it comes to Team Karasuno and Team Kamomedai. And listen, for the longevity of the series, I may have to switch up and start rocking Hoshiumi Gang. But it's going to be hard to go against my crows, man. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below in regards to this week's chapter. Again, the whole thing with Kageyama and stuff. How do you feel? He's going to try and handle things going into the next chapter. What do you guys think about the stack block, you know, coming back into play and everything? Let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to the Haikyu Hypu, subscribe if you haven't already. And with that being said, we'll catch you guys for chapter 345 next week. And we'll see how Kageyama handles things here. And hopefully, again, Karasuno tries to close the gap. But thinking of the future of the series, Team Kamomedai, man. So, I feel bad for saying that though, man. But it's like, I need more Haikyu though. So, Commodore last signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, yeah.